You've got big dreams. You want success. You dream of the life you want, but you're just too lazy. You know exactly what actions you should be taking, yet you put them off. This avoidance leads to guilt because deep down you re-aware you re-capable of so much more. That guilt slowly piles up. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, until it morphs into acceptance. Then the new year comes, and with it, the same recycled goals from the year before. At first, you go all in, motivated, hopeful, maybe even a little delusional. But soon procrastination creeps in, like that one family member who always shows up without warning. This delay turns into a daily habit of doing nothing, and before long, you start labeling yourself as just a lazy person. So, how do you break free from this loop? Sure, there are hundreds of videos online offering advice. Delete social media, block distractions, change your environment. While these tips can work temporarily, they don't dig into the real issue, the root cause of procrastination. And that root cause can be summed up in a single word: inertia. In physics, inertia is the tendency for an object at rest to stay at rest, and for an object in motion to keep moving, unless acted upon by an external force. This principle, Newton's first law of motion, applies to your work habits just as much as it does to falling apples or rolling balls. Starting any task, no matter how small, requires an initial burst of energy to overcome that resting state. The problem is, we often build up this starting push so much in our minds that it feels overwhelming. Instead of starting, we distract ourselves with cheap dopamine from scrolling, gaming, or other easy escapes. If you want to beat procrastination, you have to break inertia. There are two effective ways to do this. First, make starting as easy as possible, lower the stakes, and commit to the tiniest step forward. If you tell yourself you need to write an entire 5,000-word paper, the pressure is crushing. But if you decide you'll only write 50 words, it suddenly feels manageable. The second method is the 2-minute rule. Don't feel like working? Tell yourself you'll do it for just 2 minutes. Then stop if you want to. Maybe you don't feel like cleaning. Put on a song, tidy up, and stop when the song ends. Chances are, you'll keep going beyond the 2 minutes or surpass the 50 words, because once you're in motion, momentum takes over. At first, starting might feel like pushing a heavy ball uphill. But once you cross that tipping point, the effort becomes lighter. It's downhill from there. That's why it's crucial to make the first push small and simple. Reduce the pressure. Start with 2 minutes. Whether it's going to the gym, building a side hustle, or investing time into relationships, these two approaches can be applied anywhere in your life. Remember the words of Martin Luther King Jr. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step.